all night long. Let's go now. This is why you work so hard in 2 days.
What a build-up for Region Final Friday on Football Friday night. 5 Central Ohio teams taking a shot at the state semifinals. Both Liberty and Pickard and Central trying to make a run in Division 1. Leave that mannequin challenge alone and watch us on Football Friday! Football Friday! Football Friday! Football Friday!
Hey, we got work to do, boys. Let's go.
Good evening, welcome in. We got a great show for you tonight. Some awesome Blue Jackets highlights coming up shortly. Really consistent year in Ohio football. All 7 teams which won a state title last year were still playing when play started tonight.
Exactly, Jared, and a couple of our Central Ohio teams looking for their first state title, but first they had to get past regional finals tonight. We'll start in Division 1. Pick Central and Huber Heights Wayne squaring off at London. I was there. Still scoreless in the first quarter. Wayne quarterback Rashad McKee gets picked off by the Tigers' Jalen Mitchell, but Central couldn't convert on that play, and it remains scoreless until 6:48 left in the second, and Wayne's Josh Foster punches it in for the 1-yard touchdown, 7-0 Wayne. With under 2 minutes till the half, McKee's taken down by Chance Esmont. Ball's fumbled, recovered by Sam Ramey, and Tigers capitalize on the turnover. Darius Coker passes it to Trenton Gillison, who takes it all the way into the end zone to tie it up 7-7. He had some help from blocking there. Before the half, the Tigers kick a last-second field goal and win the region title 17-14. They'll now face St. X in the state semis.
Also in Division 1, excellent matchup between Lorain and unbeaten Olentangy Liberty. That's for the Region 2 title. Lorain led 12-10 at halftime. Third quarter, Chase Smith leading the charge on defense. The Titans run a well-oiled read option offense that can cause confusion. Justin Sergel keeps it. Liberty is down 20-10 now after he gets in the end zone, but that would be the last time they scored because Liberty stood stout on defense and they scored the game's final 14 points. The Patriots make a 4th down stand to finish the game and they win their first region title 24-20. They get St. Ignatius next week.
Moving to Division 2, very tough duty for New Albany tonight, but hanging right in there with Massillon Perry. The Eagles' defense made that apparent. Ty Ward lays the wood. Hits like that were common in this one, and that meant plays like this would be huge. Brandon DeHaas loses it deep in his own territory. The Panthers pick it up, and the New Albany defense kept Perry out of the end zone, but not off the scoreboard. It led a field goal and 3-0 Perry lead on the Eagles. This was a defensive battle, and Perry gets the best of New Albany, 17-6 the final.
All right, now on to Division 4. The only Central Ohio team from a year ago to win a state championship, 3 wins away from repeating.
Yes, Jared, but this would be a major step for Bishop Hartley. Our Matt Edwards picks it up from there. Hey, Matt.
Guys, Bishop Hartley, as we know, they're a staple in the postseason. In the past 5 seasons, there's no one the Hawks have faced more in the playoffs than Ottawa Glandorf. In the previous 2 matchups, Hartley has come out on top, looking to do so again tonight to win the regional title. They would have to stop quarterback Jay Kaufman, who has accounted for 40 touchdowns this year. Speaking of a guy who knows about scoring, Marquette Dixon into the end zone, 7-0. Hartley strikes first. Glandorf answering right back. Daniel Beamer pounds it inside, and we are knotted at 7. A lot of ground game early in this one, so let's stick to that. Cameron Culver takes the rock. He's going to weave. He's going to cut. He's going to march into the end zone. The Hawks hang on for a 38-35 win, their 5th straight regional title. Newark Catholic in D6. Aiming to get back to another state semi, taking on Fort Fry. This one played in Zanesville, by the way. First play of the game, Fort Fry's Brady Carpenter gets whacked by Kyle Gibson. Green Wave recovers the fumble. That led to this. Hunter Chapman hits Tanner Lake. He makes a move. He finds the end zone, and the Green Wave in control early. Still in the first quarter, Chapman hands it to Gibson, busts his way into the end zone. 4-6. It was 13-0, and the Green Wave just keeps on a rolling. 41-7 the final. They'll head back to the state semis and face Cuyahoga Heights next week. Audrey?
Thanks, Matt. And tomorrow, the playoffs continue in Divisions 3, 5, and 7. That means another Central Catholic League powerhouse tries to inch a step closer to a state title. DeSales has been the dominant team in Central Ohio all year. Our #1 rated team in the Football Friday Night Power Poll nearly the entire season. 12-0, averaging more than 48 points per game over their past 5 games. And tomorrow, they'll get Hamilton Township. Hard to not enjoy what the Rangers have done this season. They've never won a regional title in school history, but they're 10-2 and ready to put up a fight.
Now, the Stallions, they bring a talent-rich roster. Several future Division I players lead the way. But Alonzo Booth deserves unique recognition. In the long, storied history of DeSales football, he has now become the Stallions' all-time leading rusher this season alone. 2,100 yards, 37 touchdowns. That's in 12 games. Stunning numbers. And he's a big, powerful back, 250 pounds, a candidate for Player of the Year in Ohio, too.
They don't want no part of it, you know, and then just getting there, you know, I got a little speed so I can, you know, get past them. I don't have to run through them, you know, they're already kind of timid and touching me and stuff like that.
I think you couple that with 10 other good guys around him on our offense, particularly up front, and it's been a formula for success.